Good evening to everyone, I'm Christos, and today we'll explore how each of us can reach 1 million euros. You're joking, Christos, you'll tell me straight away. Throwing around such numbers, that's not feasible, but it is. And it's achievable by everyone. It's not easy, mainly because it takes time, but it's simple. It does require patience, perseverance, and discipline. And of course, we need to be moving in the right direction. So, let's delve into it in detail. Before we move forward, if my videos have helped you to get your finances in order and you want to start investing successfully, you can set up your investing account via the links in the description. This way, you can make sure that you're using a reliable platform and you'll be also supporting this channel directly without any expenses. Plus, don't forget to give this video a like and leave a comment. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Of course, if you haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload videos. And if you want to have my take on the markets every morning right in your inbox, sign up to my newsletter via the appropriate link in the description. This is an analysis that never gets posted to YouTube, so go ahead and sign up. Let's go. In order to be on the same page, let's get the standard disclaimer out of the way. I am not an investment or legal advisor. All opinions expressed in this video and on this channel in general are solely my own. They are meant to entertain you. Do not take investment or legal advice from a person on the internet. Always do your own research. Firstly, let's clarify something. The average person has no clue how to invest their money. And the worst mistake they can make is to believe they do. When we try to invest in the stock market, we're up against the best professionals in the world who are trying to profit at our expense. It's that simple. All of that doesn't apply if we accept our inability to invest effectively and trust the markets to do the work for us. Fortunately, this option is available to everyone. They are called indexed ETFs. Yes, don't be overwhelmed just yet. Bear with me, and by the end of this video, I promise everything will make sense. A little patience. The index ETFs are ETFs that follow stock market indices. It's the safest and easiest way to invest our money while requiring zero knowledge or experience from our end. Imagine that this strategy outperforms 99% of the regular investors out there and also 95% of the hedge funds, which means the institutional investors. That's why it's the ideal investment type for all of us to reach the goal of 1 million. Before we delve into how to invest our money, let's take a quick review to ensure we all understand exactly what index ETFs are, so we're all on the same page. What are index ETFs? Index ETFs are tradable mutual funds or ETFs that aim to closely track a specific stock market index. A classic example is the ETF VUAA, which tracks the American S&P 500 index. Why not directly invest in the S&P 500, one might ask? Because we can't invest directly in an index. You see, it's an index, not an investment product. When we say I invest in the S&P 500, we actually mean I invest in an ETF that tracks the S&P 500. We can buy and sell ETFs just like any stock. Their price, of course, changes based on the performance of the index they're tracking. There are ETFs for virtually every stock market index we can think of. By purchasing a corresponding ETF, we essentially gain exposure, as we say, to the stocks that make up that particular index. That's why we say ETFs offer the best diversification. This is, after all, their biggest advantage. With a single purchase, we directly obtain exposure to hundreds of stocks. This significantly reduces risk and increases the chances of a consistent return each year. Think about it. We have the VUAA, which follows the S&P 500. So essentially, it's like we've purchased a tiny piece of each company listed on that index. If one or two out of the 500 stocks plummet, the decline seen in the index will be negligible. For this reason, we seldom see significant changes in such ETFs, because the indices they track don't make large moves. Another advantage of index ETFs is that we don't have to do anything. It's a completely passive investment, and in the end, we often come out even more ahead. Now, as those of you who've watched more than one of my videos surely know, my favorite investment vehicle is the ETF VUAA, which tracks the S&P 500 index and has historically returned 10% per year. And if 10% seems small to you, we'll soon see the power it holds. It's truly impressive. First, let's summarize the benefits of investing in VUAA. It's simple, requiring no knowledge. It's secure since Vanguard manages it. No need to buy or sell at the right time. It guarantees the market's overall return approximately 10% annually. Our profits are tax-free because they are UCITs. And since many might not believe that 1 million euros is achievable through investments in VUAA, let's quickly look at some examples. To make it absolutely feasible for everyone, we'll start with just 100 euros a month. Specifically, in all the scenarios we'll examine today, we'll invest 100 euros each month and increase it by 100 euros every 5 years. Meaning after 5 years, we'll invest 200 euros a month, at 10 years, 300 euros a month, at 15 years, 400 euros a month, and so on. We do this because theoretically, as the years go by, we'll have a higher income and thus can invest more. First scenario, initial capital, 0. We invest, as we mentioned, namely 100 euro per month and increase it by 100 euro every 5 years. In this scenario, it will take us 37 years to reach 1 million euro and just 3 more years to make another 500,000 euro. Clearly, we see that the magic of compounding becomes apparent after the first 25 years. It's truly amazing how exponentially our money grows from a certain point onward. And if 37 years seem incredibly long, yes, we're talking about a lifetime. Consider that if we start at 30, which is relatively late, then we'll have 1 million euro right at our retirement. 67 years based on the current system. This is a scenario in which we didn't work much at all. We can use this money for ourselves or simply secure the future of the next generations. And there's no need, so to speak, to reach 1 million euro. Even with 750,000, we live quite comfortably. Scenario 2. Suppose we have an initial capital of 10,000 euro, a savings or an amount our parents had gathered for our education. We gain 3 years. So, we'll reach 1 million in 34 years, and by 41 years, we'll have 2 million. Yes, I know we didn't see a huge difference. But still, 3 years saved is 3 years saved. Now let's go to scenario number 3. Suppose we have an initial capital of 100,000 euro. It may seem unbelievable, but it might just be a property we persuade our parents to sell. Pay attention now to see how the figures have changed. In just 22 years, we have 1 million euro, and in 29 years, we have twice that amount. 4 years later, meaning by the age of 33, we have 3 million euros, and by 36, we've reached 4 million. We're talking about 1 million every 3 years. I'm not saying to wait 36 years. What I'm pointing out is the power of compounding over time. 22 years to become a millionaire without doing anything extraordinary in our life is really, really good. Obviously, if we've pursued a good career and earned more, we could have achieved even higher goals. But that's not the focus of today's video. Today we're looking at how an ordinary person can reach millionaire status with a simple, repetitive, and totally implementable investment strategy. All we need to do is save and invest every month in the ETF VUAA. And for those who want a step-by-step guide on how exactly to do this, the process is incredibly straightforward. Sign up with Freedom24 using the link in the description for 1 free share. Navigate to the web terminal, type in VUAA, click on buy, and voila, you have it. Also, don't forget about our second channel, Financial Greeks. Make sure to subscribe there and click the bell to be notified every time we upload a new video. I'm waiting for you. And if you want to have my opinion on the markets every morning in your inbox, make sure to sign up for my newsletter through the related link in the description. It's a market analysis that never goes up on YouTube, so yes, sign up, it's free. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped, and I'll see you in the next one.